The big one spotted your approach. Be warned. Cradle Crush isn't the idyllic place it once was. You don't know? The big folk prepare to march to war. I sense that you and the big folk share a common foe. I'd say you arrived just in time. I like that in a champion. The Stormfists captured the giant's mammoths. They plan to use them against Fort Amel. If you oppose the Stormfists, then you are an ally of the big folk. Take this horn and blow it at the nearby cave. It will summon a giant to your side. Stormfist scouts hide in the trees. They ambush us when we least expect it. The giant can help you knock the cowards from their perches, then kill them and collect any orders they carry. If you find something, meet me at the camp to the west. I may have answers. Ask away. I don't speak to giants. I know them. I'm a friend of the giants. Let's leave it at that until we get to know each other a little better. The same reason anyone fights with giants. They're stupid. Fildgor Orcthane leads the Stormfist to war against his brother, the Scald King. Along the way, they revel in malice and destruction. That's just one of the consequences of war. I see victory in your eyes. What did you find on the Stormfist scouts? Excellent. We couldn't have gathered this information without you. Now, with your continued help, we can take back Cradlecrush and drive off the Stormfist invaders. The notes you discovered suggest two weaknesses in the fort's defenses: the gates and the captive mammoths. Once you get inside, you must free the mammoths to cause havoc and unlock the gates to let us in. Warlord Lob and his lieutenants have made the arena at the heart of Cradlecrush their headquarters. Use the horn there to sound our attack and strike fear into the invaders' hearts. The giant near the natural wall just behind me to the west is ready to help you. Just give him a poke and he'll do the rest. We'll launch our attack once you're inside and we hear the signal. My, aren't we an inquisitive one? I'm not used to so many questions, but I have been spending a lot of time around giants lately, and they're not really big on conversation. Leave that to my giant friend. He knows just how to get you inside the fort. One of the documents you recovered indicated that the mammoths are difficult to control. If you free a few of them, that should distract some of the Stormfist soldiers while we assault the walls. The fortress has a north gate and a south gate. One of the notes you took off the scouts says the two locks secure each gate. Flip the switches atop the towers to unlock the gates. The giants will rush in and will split their forces. Never bow to authority, especially when they want to cut off your head. Now go find that giant. You did well. Better than I or my master expected. Now, only one task remains. The warlord who leads these brigands, Lob the Cleaver. He's inside, along with the deadly orcs that are always at his side. They're a nasty piece of work, the lot of them. Enter the arena and sound the horn. That will tell the giants it's time. I think not. Such a path fits neither my role nor my disposition. I am a friend, not a foe. Besides, this is your mission. I wouldn't want to steal your glory. Blow the horn and the big folk will come. They'll help you. It was easy enough to slip inside, thanks to all the chaos you caused. I decided to wait for you here. Almost certainly not. In addition to the Storm-Fist Legion that Fildgor Orcthane put into his command, Lorb travels with a dozen of the fiercest, most savage orcs you will ever have the pleasure of fighting. They're really quite impressive. Don't you know where you are? This is a sacred place to the orcs, the ritual arena of Malakath. When you blow the horn, you'll signal the giants and challenge Lob at the same time. He'll have no choice but to follow the rules of the arena. Lob and his champions must fight you in the prescribed order. They can't attack you all at once. They have to play by the rules and challenge you in waves. You'll be able to handle that. I have faith in you. You don't get to know everything, mortal. Does that frustrate you? Just know that some grudges are ancient, and some answers are beyond your understanding. You would abandon this cause that you have worked so hard to advance? If that's what you wish, go. I won't stop you. But I think you'll be back. We all have a desire to see what happens next.
So, you must be the one causing so much trouble for my troops. Well, that ends here. To me, my honor guard! You don't look like you'll last very long in here. Bormal, Dumal, rip the intruder apart!
Watch out! The giants are hurling boulders into the arena.
Something, don't you? Let's see you defeat 3 elite orcs. Son of a troll! If you want something done right, you just have to do it yourself.
Welcome back, friend. You survived the challenge and helped the giants take back the stronghold. I couldn't have asked for a better resolution to this situation. Well done. I know. I felt his life force depart when you struck him down. Go in peace, giant friend. You have our thanks.
Look, you picked a bad time to visit the lost knife mine, stranger. The Orc Thane Vildgor. His troops have commandeered the mine and taken our ore. They force half of us to work and serve as hostages. Then, at the end of the shift, they take our tools and keep the ore. My family is down there right now. We need weapons. Overpower a few Stormfists, grab their weapons, and give them to my husband, Jormund. He's in the mine. And set some of the miners free along the way. Look for my siblings, Treaty and Nedrek. I need to know they're safe. Treaty, Nedrek, and the others work in the main chamber down the east tunnel. That's where the ore is. Avoid the west tunnel, though. It's full of trolls, and they're worse than the Orc Thane's thugs. You must understand, we support King Yoran. We're loyal to the Skald King. We refused to deal with Vildgor's agent. That didn't go over so well. He needs ore to craft more weapons. So his thugs barged in and seized the mine. Anything he can. He promised he would be careful. He's very clever, but I worry. He's the foreman. He feels responsible for the miners. The Stormfists are crafty. They put relatives on different work crews. They'll hold workers as hostages while their families rest, then switch and do it all over again. I don't want my family harmed. I need to be here when the shift changes. Treaty, Nedrek, and the others work in the main chamber.
My wife toils away in the mine while I stand here and wait for my stew to boil. What a life.
I feel so helpless. I wish there was something I could do that wouldn't just make the Stormfists angry.
Did my sister Etaki send you? Good to know. We've been doing what we can to confuse and delay them. Jormund has been sneaking around, passing along information. Sometimes he's even in disguise. These thugs are easy to fool, but they're scary when they get angry. Thanks for the help. See you outside.
Thanks.
Quiet. I don't want them to notice us. You must have met my twin brother, Thelm. Let him know I'm all right. He worries too much.
I saw you take out some of those bastards. That can only mean we're taking back the mine. Best news I've heard since this started. You need to find my sister's husband, Yeomand. He's up ahead, sneaking around in disguise and causing all kinds of trouble for the Stormfists. He needs to know what's going on. I'll go help the others.
Thank you.
Over here! Keep your voice down.
I am. Saw you helping some of the others. I've been sneaking around, sabotaging what I can. Sometimes I pretend to work. Sometimes I wear their armor and go where I want. They don't really pay that much attention. Did my wife, Eitaki, send you? Excellent. We're strong and we're determined. With weapons, we can rout Filgor's troops. Their leader, Magister Ozan, has been investigating the deeper chambers, and that worries me. The mine is as good as ours again. Thanks to you. I could use your help against the Stormfist leader, though. Magister Ozan. She searches the deeper chambers. We broke into an ice cave and found an ore we had never seen. It seems to have magical properties. Before we could determine anything else, these thugs arrived. We hid the sample in our research notes, but I think the Magister is suspicious. She's looking for something back there. I'd like you to retrieve the research notes and the ore sample. We were in a rush, so we hid our notes in an urn on the scaffolding in the next chamber. We left an ore sample in there too, but there's a chance Ozan found it. You could disguise yourself and grab the notes. Crates of uniforms are scattered throughout the mine. There's a crate right there. Just be careful. They don't notice you if you walk around like you own the place. But Ozan's guards might be more alert than the average Stormfist thug. Over here, friend. How did you fare? That's good news. While you were doing that, my miners drove off most of the Octhane's troops. Milk drinkers, every last one of them. We'll clean out the stragglers. I have one more favor to ask of you. That chamber, the one where we found the mysterious metal, we left some of the ore in there. But the trolls, they seem attracted to the stuff. They won't let us near it. Deal with the trolls and recover the rest of the ore. I will meet you outside. thanks to you, the mine is ours again. Thanks. I'm grateful that the mine is once again safely under our control. I sure would like to learn more about this mysterious metal, though. I'm almost sorry we discovered that mysterious metal. I don't know what to do with it, but I don't want King Yoren's enemies to have it either. A friend of mine at Fort Amol might be able to tell us more about the metal. That would be extremely helpful. The Argonian, Alito, is an alchemist. She tinkers with metals and crystals and dabbles in all kinds of magic. She'd be able to identify the metal. You can find her in the alchemist shop in Fort Amol.
I'm happy that the mine is back under our control, but I can't shake this bad feeling I have. I am. I overheard Magister Ozan say she sent word to the Orc Thane about an unusual discovery. After I told Treaty what I heard, she decided to scout the area. We don't want any more surprises. I hope not, but who can say? Could you watch for any of Filgor's soldiers? A courier, maybe? We don't want word about that mysterious metal reaching the wrong ears.